Hello everyone and welcome back. Have you ever wondered about the strange events in history that even science can't fully explain? From mysterious vanishings to coded books no one can read, humanity is full of baffling stories that defy logic. Some of these events are creepy, some are inspiring, and some are just plain weird, but all of them remain unsolved. Today, we're diving into the top 10 weirdest unexplained events in history. Get ready for a journey through mystery, curiosity, and the unknown. This is Micode-TV, and I'm Lucas. Let's jump right into it. Number 10. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Imagine being one of the most famous pilots alive, setting world records, and then suddenly you vanish into thin air. That's exactly what happened to Amelia Earhart in 1937. She was on her way to become the first woman to fly all the way around the globe, but somewhere over the Pacific Ocean, her plane just disappeared. No wreckage, no bodies, no clear answers. Some say she crashed into the ocean. Others believe she was captured, or maybe she even survived on a deserted island. Think about it. How can someone so famous with the whole world watching just vanish without a trace? What do you think happened to Amelia Earhart? Number 9. The Bermuda Triangle. Now, let's dive into one of the world's most mysterious spots, the Bermuda Triangle. Ships, planes, and entire crews have vanished in this region between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. One of the creepiest stories? Flight 19, a group of 5 US Navy bombers in 1945. They radioed in saying their compasses weren't working. Then they were never heard from again. Not even wreckage was found. Some say it's storms, rogue waves, or magnetic fields messing with instruments. But others whisper about aliens, or even hidden portals. Look closely at the ocean on a map and imagine sailing straight into that area. Would you go, or would you steer clear? Number 8. The identity of Jack the Ripper. Picture this. London, 1888. The fog is thick, the streets are dark, and fear is everywhere. Why? Because of one man, known only as Jack the Ripper. He targeted women in the Whitechapel district, and despite a huge police hunt, he was never caught. Over 100 years later, we still don't know who he was. A doctor, a prince, maybe even a woman. Every time someone claims to have solved the case, new questions pop up. It's like Jack the Ripper is still laughing at us from the shadows. What about you? If you had one guess, who do you think the Ripper really was? Number 7. The Voynich Manuscript. Okay, this one is seriously weird. Imagine opening a book and realizing you can't understand a single word. That's the Voynich Manuscript, a 15th century book filled with strange symbols, bizarre plants that don't exist, and even odd little human drawings. For over 100 years, experts and cryptographers have tried to decode it. Some even used AI. But the result? Nothing. Not a single person has figured out the language. Could it be a medical guide? A hoax? Or maybe even instructions from another world? Pay attention here. The fact that nobody, not even the smartest codebreakers alive, can read it. That's what makes it so chilling. Number 6. The Lost City of Atlantis. You've definitely heard of this one. Atlantis. A grand city, more advanced than any civilization, swallowed by the sea in just one night. That's the story told by the philosopher Plato thousands of years ago. But here's the big question. Was Atlantis real, or just a lesson about human pride? Some believe it could have been inspired by real places, like the island of Santorini, which was destroyed by a volcanic eruption. Others are convinced Atlantis is still out there, waiting to be discovered. Imagine if tomorrow, scientists announced they'd finally found the ruins of Atlantis under the ocean. Wouldn't that rewrite history as we know it? Number 5. The mystery of the Nazca lines. In the deserts of Peru, giant drawings stretch across the ground, so massive you can only see them from the sky. These are the Nazca lines, made over 1,500 years ago. But here's the twist. How did people back then create such huge, perfect shapes without ever seeing them from above? Some say they were used as astronomical calendars. Others think they were rituals to please the gods. And of course, some people jump straight to aliens. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine standing in the desert, realizing the ground beneath your feet is part of a massive hummingbird drawn centuries ago. Spooky, right? Number 4. The Tunguska Event. June 30th, 1908. Deep in Siberia. Suddenly the sky lit up and a massive explosion flattened 800 square miles of forest. Witnesses saw a fireball streaking through the sky, then a shockwave that knocked them to the ground. Scientists believe it was a meteor exploding in the atmosphere. But here's the problem. There's no crater. None. That's led to theories about black holes, antimatter, and even alien ships. Imagine the ground shaking, trees snapping, and animals running in panic, yet nobody can fully explain what actually happened. Number 3. The Dyatlov Pass incident. This one might be the creepiest. In 1959, 9 hikers set out into Russia's Ural Mountains. They were skilled, experienced, and prepared, but they never came back. When rescuers found the campsite, they were shocked. The tents were slashed open from the inside. Some hikers had broken bones, others had missing body parts, and a few had no injuries at all, just frozen to death in the snow. The official explanation: an avalanche. But most people don't buy it. Some point to military tests. Others whisper about UFOs, or even the Yeti. Picture yourself hiking in those mountains, snow all around you. Would you camp there after hearing this story? Number 2. The WOW signal. August 15th, 1977. Scientists listening to space with a giant radio telescope in Ohio suddenly picked up a strange 72-second signal. It was so unusual, one of the researchers circled it on the computer printout and simply wrote, "Wow." It came from deep space, near the constellation Sagittarius. Was it aliens trying to say hello, or just a cosmic coincidence? No one has ever heard the signal again. Think about it. The universe is so big, and we only caught this mysterious hello once. If it was aliens, why haven't they sent it again? Number 1. The Zodiac Killer. And finally, one of the most infamous mysteries of all, the Zodiac Killer. In the late 1960s, Northern California was gripped with fear. The Zodiac claimed at least 5 lives, but what made him terrifying were the letters and puzzles he sent to newspapers, bragging about the murders. Some of those cryptic codes remain unsolved even today. Police investigated thousands of suspects, used DNA, even modern AI, but the killer's identity is still unknown. Imagine living in California at that time, opening the newspaper and seeing a chilling letter signed with a crosshair symbol. The thought that the Zodiac could still be out there today. That's the stuff of nightmares. There you have it. Now you know the weirdest unexplained events in history. Which one fascinated you the most? But this is just the beginning. I still have so many incredible discoveries to share with you. If you want to continue this fascinating journey, click on one of the 2 videos. This is Lucas on Micode-TV.